Be bold, be brave, be courageous, be you. And just climb over those little obstacles. Remember, you do that as a child. Hi there, this is Kitt Depatie, and I'm your coach in a car. And today I want to talk a little bit about my story because we all have them, and specifically where I was stuck in my story. So I came from a great family, but it was a family from the 60s and 70s, and the ideas about success and men and women and who we are and what we're going to do were a little different than they are today. And that was fine at the time because I grew up in a time where some of those things weren't challenged, and you just accepted that women may have the babies and stay home, and the men go out and work, and men make money, and women, make pies or whatever that is. And so it's important for us to always challenge our stories, and I really didn't do that until probably just the last 10 years. And it's because I got stuck. And when we get stuck, it's because we're out of alignment. And it's not there to torture us. It's there to show us a different way and to show us where we're stuck. And so if we can just ask better questions when we're stuck, the quality of your life is determined by the quality of the questions you ask. You'll find that you'll be getting out of your stuck stories faster, okay? So one of my stories was that success equals money. Now, I was encouraged. I came from a family where I was encouraged to do what I loved, but also there was this assumption that I was probably going to get married eventually and have children and stay home, and maybe a career was an option, maybe it wasn't, but men made money and women made pies. I guess maybe that's kind of the thing that I thought, and I was kind of good at those types of things. But once I got out on my own and I really wanted to create something for myself, I realized I was really struggling, and my results were showing that I really didn't believe that I could actually have money like I felt men could have money. So that's a story that I've got many, and that's just one of them, but it's one I've shifted, and so things are changing for me because I changed what I believed, because your subconscious programming or your habits are based on your beliefs, and your outer experiences are only reflection of your inner beliefs. So we have so many subconscious programs, and science has shown, research has shown, that 95% of our life is run by our subconscious programs, and a lot of those are going against us. Some of them serve us: how to walk, how to drive, how to eat. We don't want to keep relearning that stuff every time we do it. But things like you got to work hard and hustle, or you're not good enough, or you're not connected enough, or whatever that family story or that growing up story was, and many of these stories were given to us by the time we were 5, are not working for us. And so we have to stop paying attention to that stuff, and we have to create new stories, rewrite new stories that fit the narrative of a life we want. So let's look at the cards today and see what they have to say about this conversation. Some obstacles are just there to see how much you really want it, okay? So when we get stuck on our story, it's about, we usually have obstacles, and the obstacle is usually our thinking, okay? The first place we lose anything in life is in your thinking. So you have to really start becoming awake and aware, present. And once you start to see this, you're going to start to see why you keep failing in relationships, or you can't make money, or whatever the blah, blah, blah narrative is for you. You'll start to see that's the wheel you're on. And then you begin to identify new beliefs, and you do this with mantras and meditation and journaling, and you begin to create something that's going to actually work for you. So this is all about obstacles. Success in life comes when you simply refuse to give up, with goals so strong that obstacles and failure and loss only act as motivation. So when that stuff shows up, it's not here to stop us. It's here to see how we can navigate through it. That's all. You need to be at a higher vibration to navigate through some of these things. That's why sometimes people stop, because they're not willing to do the self-work, and it takes self-work to do it, okay? Stones in the road build your castle. Your struggle will reveal your strengths. If you've lived long enough, you're going to know that when you go through something hard and you get beyond it, you're a much stronger person. So today, action steps: believe in yourself. Know there is something within you greater than any obstacle. There is. We're connected to Source. We have the ability. We're limitless. We just need to acknowledge that and start living from that space. Number 2, the first place you lose the battle is in your thinking. You need to see everything holding you back is only temporary, okay? And that's really true. Nothing is meant to stop you and keep you stuck. It's just meant to give you information, to grow you, because goals aren't about achieving things. They're about becoming the person who can achieve that goal. That's how you should see your goals. Number 3, whenever you find yourself doubting how far you can go, remember how far you have come. It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't, everyone would do it. And that's the thing. We forget how much progress we've made, and we have to take time to celebrate the progress of who we are, because if we're constantly just going forward, we're going to get burnt out. And so you have to look at your life and say, where have I grown? Where have I learned? Where have I expanded? Where am I better? Okay? So today, go out there. Be bold, be brave, be courageous, be you. And just climb over those little obstacles. Remember, you do that as a child. Have a great day.